morning and welcome to another fresh edition of your breakfast show on Leadership Television inside Nigeria. My name is Winifred Weber, your host on the program. Today is Tuesday, March 25, 2025. And of course, as every day is, we have new stories trending on front headline stories of some select newspapers, including Nigeria's most influential leadership. Let's see what leadership has on its cover today. Leadership is still on politics on 2027. It says ahead of 2027, personal ambitions may weaken opposition coalition. It's no longer news that the opposition are emerging to form a coalition against the ruling or progressive Congress. APC. However, leadership says personal ambitions may weaken opposition coalition. Stakeholders yet to agree on grey areas. Lobby of party arrowheads intensifies. Coalition still work in progress. Lukman, leading story on leadership newspaper. UBA gross pre-tax profit to 803.7 billion naira, declares 3 naira final dividend. Federal government orders probe of Koji jailbreak. Obasanjo Ayonku decries state of democracy in Africa. Dead Nigerians orders without will may lose property in UK. The story is on page 6 of leadership. Dead Nigerians orders without will may lose property in UK. And of course, we have a picture today on leadership. The Director General, National Youth Service Corps, NYC Brigadier General Olakunle Lafiu, presenting a souvenir to former head of state and founder of NYSC, General Yakubu Gowon, during the DG's visit to Gowon in Abuja yesterday. Of course, to be recalled that NYSC was actually set up under the former head of state, Gowon. It was after the fallout of the Nigerian Civil War, and in order to heal the wounds, heal the nation, and create a situation whereby there will be cohesion in Nigeria. The head of state then, General Gowon, actually came up with that initiative of NYSC, where you have a corpus, somebody who was born and bred in Edo, being transferred to Katsina or anywhere in the north, anywhere apart from his or her state of origin, to do that 1 year mandatory service. A kudos to the former head of state Gowon for that initiative. Quite a laudable one. Though many are calling for outright scrapping or trying to rehabilitate it. But however, it's a good initiative. Still on leadership newspaper, INEC considers constituents petition to recall Natasha. The story is on page 7 of leadership. However, when that story broke, there was hush over it. INEC denied something like that was happening. But today, the story is out. INEC considers constituents' petition to recall Natasha. As it is, the story report says that they already have about half of the constituents who voted in Senator Natasha. And on the business boss, U.S. to remove condition of entry on vessels from Nigerian ports. U.S. to remove condition of entry on vessels from Nigerian ports. I think that is a good one. The United States Coast Guard has described Nigerian seaports as safe following Nigeria's tremendous progress in implementing the International Ships and Ports Facility Security ISPS code at the nation's seaports. Leadership reports that this new designation is geared towards providing actionable insights and database decisions to leave the condition of entry COE placed on vessels departing Nigeria for the United States of America. From that business boss, we move to the stories about the master of leadership. 956 more Nigerians rescued from Libya prisons in 3 months. 956 more Nigerians rescued from Libya prisons in 3 months. Those stories on page 6 of leadership. And lastly, on the cover, we are equipping Nigerian youths to compete globally. Coming from President Bola Tinubu, we are equipping Nigerian youths to compete globally. From that, we move to the page 3 of the paper where we have our stand. Today's stand is on TB, a ticking time bomb. Nigeria marked World Tuberculosis Day on March 24 with the theme Yes, we can. NTB, commit, invest, deliver. However, the stark reality confronting the nation demands more than ceremonial observances. The tuberculosis situation in Nigeria has reached a critical junction that requires immediate attention and decisive action. With 80,000 patients unidentified and untreated in 2024 alone, we are witnessing not just a public health crisis, but a national emergency that threatens to undermine decades of progress. That is coming from today's stand on TB, a ticking time bomb. From our stand, we move to the back page where we have Tuesday column with Abdulrauf Aliu. Today's column is on reviving Nigeria's diplomatic might. Reviving Nigeria's diplomatic might column from Abdulrauf Aliu. In quotes, the report rightly highlights Nigeria's fading clout, attributing it to domestic political instability, economic struggles, and security crises that have distracted its leadership from regional diplomacy. Quote from Tuesday's column, Reviving Nigeria's Diplomatic Might by Abdulrauf Aliu. Just before we leave the back page of the paper, we move over to Ghana Must Go. Ghana Must Go, APC chieftain says Sheyi Tinubu will transform Lagos into Dubai, and the Ghana Must Go Assad and Dubai into Lagos. Interesting and funny one there. Well, for more continuation of this, you log on to the website of Leadership, www.leadership.ng. From Leadership, we move over to the next paper, and that is Vanguard. Vanguard says democracy not working in Nigeria. Obasanjo, Obi, Tambuwa, Kuka. This story came from the 60th year colloquium of the former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives and short-lived governor of Imo State, Emeka Ihedioha, yesterday in Abuja. Democracy not working in Nigeria. Obasanjo, Obi, Tambuwa, Kuka. Democracy failed in Nigeria because it's not African, coming from the ex-president. Everything has been knocked down, Obi. Actors don't play by the rules, Tambuwa. It is work in progress, Kuka. Says weaponization of religion, major obstacle to Nigeria's development. This report came from the 60th birthday colloquium of Emeka Ihedioha yesterday in Abuja. Of course, we also have the picture underneath the leading story for it. 2027, finding alternative political party a main hurdle. This is something that also has it has with leadership, a common leadership is already looking ahead to 2027. And on this, it says finding alternative political party a main hurdle. That is anti-Tinubu coalition. Tinubu flags off second Niger bridge access routes. Tinubu flags off second Niger bridge access routes. Soyinka rebukes calls to assess Tinubu's government. And of course, in another report, it says he will assess Tinubu's government on his own terms. That is coming from the Nobel laureate winner, Professor Soyinka. He says he will assess President Tinubu on his own terms. And on Vanguard, it says rebuffs calls to assess Tinubu's government. Recall Natasha's constituents submit petition to INEC. And in sports, 2026 World Cup qualifier, be ruthless, Chel orders Osimhen, Lookman. From that, we move to the stories about the masthead of Vanguard. UBA's earnings rise 53.6% to 3.2 trillion naira. Profit is 804 billion naira. 12 inmates escape in Kogi jailbreak. Fubara distances served from militant groups' explosions. Local government autonomy, Labour wants governors on implementation. This concludes the review of front headline stories on Vanguard this Tuesday, March 25, 2025 edition. For continuation of these headline stories, head up to the website of Vanguard to read more of the stories. When as we move to the next paper we have on our lineup, and that is This Day.